You are welcome to Teleworld Studios.
Thank you.
Today, we want to talk about something different. There are a high rate of divorce among married couples. Is it that people don't get to know each other before they get married? Or is it that the intolerable nature of human is so short that when people begin to see the nakedness of each other for so long and they begin to see finish, they begin to lose interest on the love that they shared before they get married? What is your opinion about this?
Well, thank you for asking me the question. I would love to diversify from that sea finish. Is that about sea finish? You get it? You see, it's about introducing the Western life to Africa. First, the way we live is not the way they live in the Western part of the world. The things we believe in are not the things they believe in the Western part of the world. The kind of ego we have here is not the type of ego that exists in the Western part of the world. The things that works for us here are not the things that works out in the Western part of the world. Why I have to detail it this way is because people will say, after marriage, one thing leads to the other, they divorce. No, it's because you are marrying to start the institution of learning. That is wrong. Now, before now, I could remember vividly that my grandmother was telling me, before a woman gets married to a man, after the introduction part of it, the woman goes for training for 6 months without seeing the man. And the man also goes for training. The woman goes for training maybe in an old woman's house, in an old man's house, or somewhere to learn how to respect and be the wife of the man she's about to get married to. The man goes to training where they gets him dog, sheep, things like that to train so as to know how to tolerate the wife. But now someone can just walk into the mall and see a girl. Before you know it, they go out there, buy ring, will you marry me? When you get home and the both of you are not compatible, there is no way it will ever work. And I found out that some guys, you are willing to take something you know you will not take in marriage. You are willing to take it in relationship. What are you trying to deceive yourself?
But you are talking about the olden days.
Yeah.
Are you going to get a fiance now and then ask her to go to learn how to train a goat in order to learn tolerance? In our modern world, what can we do different?
Something we can do different is this. I will always advise, you don't just jump into marriage. At least have the time to date someone. It's not about dating. Because sometimes we use distant dating as dating. No. Come in. Stay closer. Find out faults. If it's something you can tolerate, go and marry immediately. If it's something you cannot tolerate, caution it. If it can be addressed, then you marry. If it cannot, then you separate before marriage. If you know you don't love your wife coming back late at night and you met a lady in the club, already you know it's late at night, it simply means you cannot walk with the lady. If you know you don't love your wife going on skimpy dresses and you met a girl that dressed sexy and what attracted you was the way she is dressed, you can never be her husband. You go for what you want and you are sure this is what you want and this is what you can tolerate for the rest of your life.
I'd like to ask you, what if everything seems right? You have seen what she's like, what she was like, and you have corrected, she has adjusted,
Okay.
and then you know human nature. And then suddenly you get into marriage, the man decides to begin to exhibit other characters that you don't know, and you've already had a child.
Know your work, do your work, allow the man to help you. As a man, do your own work, provide for the family. Then let the woman be a supporter. Don't beckon on the woman to bring the money. And the woman, don't beckon on the man to do the house chores. It's as simple as that. If it is too heavy for you, get in someone to help you out. Don't get the man stuck in helping you when he is busy trying to provide for the family. And the man, don't make your wife the head of the family. Don't get your wife involved in most important aspects of the family work, because it is your duty as a man to provide for the family. So let the woman be the supporting being that will help you when you are falling, and never the head of the family. That is where we're getting it wrong. A man who knows he doesn't have any potential, he doesn't have a work, he doesn't have anything, will go and get married to a medical doctor. Getting married to a medical doctor is trying to bring in a rich woman, a working class babe. What respect do you want? Then that means you're going to the kitchen. The woman becomes the man, and then you become the woman. And when you cannot go with that divorce comes. So I'm advising the youths, if you are not married and you are planning to marry, first of all, you should search for that thing you want in a woman. That is compatibility. If the person is not compatible with you, please let her go. You will surely get the person. And if the person who is compatible with you is not educated, or is not from a rich home, no, that does not do not discriminate. I am in this class, I cannot get myself too low. No, I need a Twitch girl. You need a Twitch home. You need a break. That Twitch girl will break you into pieces. That is what is causing broken homes.
So marry who is compatible with you. Marry who sees you and gets excited, who sees you and gets and sees the world.
Yes.
That is, a woman should marry the man that she can see the world in his eyes.
Yes.
So basically, compatibility is important.
Very, very important
when trying to get married.
Yes.
So guys out there, you have heard from our swag his opinion on divorce rates in the world. So I think this is something that we can pick. He has made several points. I expect that we can pick 2 or 3 things there. Thank you for coming to our studio.